First matter of business is Dr. Lechik in the audience. He's my co-chair. Well, then you have to put up with me alone. So, in addition to having the first talk, I'm the chair here. Before I get to my talk, I want to perhaps take a little bit of an overview of what we'll be hearing about in this afternoon's session among the other talks, despite the possible absence of one of our presenters. So what I wanted to point out is that many of these have to do, where I bolded them, with the issues of how to deliver nanoparticles into tissues, tumors in some cases, other types of pathological situations as well. And although some of these involve systemic delivery, as mine will, there are other, for example, lung-specific delivery, and we have a couple here with a topical treatment and ocular application. So clearly people are starting to look at broader ways to get even more effective targeting than usually is offered by systemic approaches. Nevertheless, since I'm going to be talking about systemic applications, let me start where I think we all have to start, those of us who deal with trying to use systemic treatments to deliver any kind of medication, any kind of therapeutic to tumors. And we really owe a great debt of gratitude to Maeda and colleagues who almost 30 years ago introduced the concept of the enhanced permeability and retention effect. Coming after some of the talks that now I know you've experienced, perhaps this is slightly redundant, but I think it's really important to acknowledge the seminal contributions Dr. Maeda made, and he's still active today, by the way, trying to figure out how to improve the ability to use or exploit the EPR effect to get more effective delivery. But basically the EPR effect results from two things. Most importantly is the altered vasculature that is characteristic of tumor blood vessels. And secondly, there's diminished egress once you have penetration into the tumor interstitium because of poorly functioning or compressed lymphatics that don't drain the tissues as effectively as you see in normal tissues. So the combination of increased outflow and poor egress results in greater net accumulation, in some cases a log or higher than you actually see in the plasma.